As generations of men and women have come and gone, one fact still remains. Women are hurting tremendously from the damage of men. In the book of Genesis, chapter 3, God had already created the perfect bond, man and woman, Adam and Eve. But something changed in chapter 3. They were both deceived by the serpent. And God bestowed great punishment by kicking them out of the garden. Now, the Bible doesn't specifically talk about how Eve felt. But when we think about how a woman's feelings can be impacted, I'm sure she was hurting from her decision. And even more deeply from her husband's lack of judgment. He never stopped her. He never questioned what she was doing. When we think about our society, women are hurting all over. Men are causing great collateral damage in their lives, leaving them with children, ruining marriages, ruining relationships, families, from their decisions, their actions, their thoughts. It is time for men to wake up. And there are some men that get a glimmer of understanding. When they see their own daughters grow up and they start a relationship or a marriage. How do you want that man to treat your daughter? See, many men, we don't think about those things as much. But we need to start. In the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 7, see, from that sin of Adam and Eve, their eyes became open to the world, exposed out of that perfect relationship with God. And when we sin, when we step out of bounds from God's word, our eyes will be open also in ways to see things that are evil and not good in our lives. Damage, and in many cases, permanent damage. And God still showed his love towards them both. In chapter 3 and verse 21, he made garments for them to wear. See, they were exposed to sin. And God has given us Christ to be our armor, so we can walk back in the right relationship with God. The time is right now. To be there for your wives, for your fiancés, even those relationships that are starting to get serious. It is time right now. The Lord loves His creation, and He loves you. Stop hurting these women. Love them unconditionally, as Christ loves His church.